US presents final 60-day Gaza ceasefire proposal to Hamas. According to Reuters, US President Donald Trump announced that Israel has agreed to the terms of a new 60-day ceasefire proposal, which he described as his best and final offer. The president publicly urged Hamas to accept the deal to end the conflict. This represents the most direct public pressure from Washington on the militant group to date, raising the stakes for the ongoing negotiations brokered by Egypt and Qatar. Iran suspends cooperation with UN nuclear watchdog amid rising tensions. According to the South China Morning Post, Iran has enacted a law suspending its cooperation with the International Atomic Energy Agency, IAEA, the UN's nuclear watchdog. The move follows claims by Iran's foreign minister that recent US bombing seriously damaged its Fordow nuclear site. This sharp escalation curtails international oversight of Iran's nuclear program at a time of heightened regional conflict and military posturing in the Strait of Hormuz. US halts key missile shipments to Ukraine, citing low stockpiles. According to Reuters, the United States has frozen further deliveries of critical air defense missiles and other precision munitions to Ukraine, citing dangerously low US stockpiles. The pause in military aid comes as Ukrainian forces report that Russia is ramping up its offensives on two major fronts. This development creates a significant vulnerability for Ukraine's ability to protect its cities and infrastructure from Russian aerial attacks. DR Congo and Rwanda sign peace deal in Washington. According to the BBC, the leaders of the Democratic Republic of Congo and Rwanda have signed a long-awaited peace agreement in Washington, D.C. The deal aims to end years of conflict in the eastern DR Congo region, which has been fueled by tensions and proxy warfare involving various armed groups. The signing was witnessed by U.S. officials, marking a significant diplomatic step towards stabilizing the volatile Great Lakes region of Africa. Two Chinese nationals charged in U.S. with espionage. According to the South China Morning Post, the U.S. has arrested and charged two Chinese nationals, Yuan Sichen and Liren Lai, with espionage. They are accused of attempting to recruit U.S. Navy members as intelligence assets and photographing a naval base. This action highlights the ongoing counterintelligence focus of U.S. authorities amid heightened strategic competition with Beijing and follows a pattern of legal actions against alleged Chinese state-sponsored activities. World Bank sharply downgrades global growth forecast, citing trade wars. According to the Associated Press, the World Bank has significantly lowered its forecast for global economic growth to just 2.3% for 2025, a marked decrease from 2.8% in 2024. The institution's chief economist stated that escalating trade wars and protectionist tariffs have derailed a potential soft landing for the global economy, warning of potential deep harm to living standards without a swift change in policy direction. U.S. Senate passes Trump's major tax and spending bill. According to Reuters, the U.S. Senate has passed President Trump's sweeping legislative package of tax cuts and spending, advancing it to the House of Representatives. The bill includes provisions that bar energy tax credits for companies with links to China and ends de minimis customs rules that have benefited Chinese e-commerce platforms. The bill faces a potential battle in the House amid divisions within the Republican Party. China's manufacturing and home sales rebound amid price war concerns. According to the South China Morning Post, China's economy showed signs of recovery in June with rebounds in both manufacturing activity and home sales. However, this has been accompanied by intense price wars, particularly in the electric vehicle sector. A magazine from the China Communist Party has called for a regulatory crackdown on this disorderly competition, signaling official concern about deflationary pressures and eroding profit margins. Italy warns of severe job and export losses from U.S. tariffs. According to Reuters, an Italian industry head has warned that proposed U.S. tariffs could cost the country €20 billion in exports and lead to the loss of 118,000 jobs. The statement underscores the significant economic consequences for European allies of the escalating trade disputes initiated by the United States. This highlights the direct impact of protectionist policies on interconnected global supply chains and allied economies. KKR outbids rival Advent to acquire UK Spectris for $6.5 billion. According to Reuters, private equity firm KKR has won the bidding contest to acquire UK-based industrial technology company Spectris, with a deal valued at $6.5 billion. The successful bid surpasses a competing offer from rival firm Advent International. This major acquisition highlights continued investor appetite for technology and precision instrumentation firms, even amid broader market uncertainty. Design software firm Figma files for US IPO, revealing profit growth. According to Reuters, the collaborative design software company Figma has publicly filed for an initial public offering in the United States. The filing revealed significant revenue and profit growth, signaling strong investor interest in high-performing software-as-a-service (SaaS) companies. The move sets the stage for one of the most anticipated technology IPOs of the year, testing the market's appetite for new tech listings. U.S. judge rules China's Huawei must face criminal charges. According to the South China Morning Post, a U.S. judge has ruled that Chinese telecommunications giant Huawei must face criminal charges brought by the U.S. government. The company is accused of attempting to steal technology secrets from American rivals and misleading banks about its business operations in Iran. The ruling ensures that the long-running legal battle, a central element of the U.S.-China tech war, will proceed. Alibaba Cloud expands AI footprint with new data centers in Southeast Asia. According to Reuters, Alibaba's cloud computing division has announced plans to establish new artificial intelligence-focused data centers in Malaysia and the Philippines. This expansion highlights the growing importance of Southeast Asia as a key battleground for U.S. and Chinese technology firms competing for dominance in the global cloud and AI markets. The move is part of Alibaba's strategy to capture growth in emerging digital economies. Intel's new CEO explores major shift in chip manufacturing business. According to Reuters, Intel's new chief executive, Lip-Bu Tan, is exploring a significant strategic shift in the company's contract chip manufacturing business. This potential pivot aims to revive the struggling U.S. chipmaker by attracting major new customers and could represent a major departure from previous strategies. The move comes amid intense competition from Asian rivals and a new geopolitical focus on securing semiconductor supply chains.